We've been talking about midlife crisis, right? We all talk about midlife crisis in life in general, but what about midlife crisis at work? I've been chatting with so many women, and one of the things that we talk about is the midlife crisis symptom that we have regarding our work and what we do. How many of you have actually experienced, or maybe right now, you're experiencing this? Is this all it is? Is this what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life? Hello, right? You are in the, I like to call the middle. I'm gonna be talking a lot about the middle. And in the middle is kind of like our midlife, and we're wondering, what else should I be doing? Is this where I'm supposed to be forever? Because I'm not satisfied here. I know I can do more. I kind of got in a comfort zone, so to speak. And in that comfort zone, I know I'm not living up to my potential. And then what does it do? Then it creates these nagging thoughts in your head that you should be doing more, but yet you don't know what to do. And so you kind of start feeling like a failure, feeling like you no longer matter, feeling that you're not enough, feeling like something's out there and you're the only one not achieving it. So let's talk about the midlife crisis at work and what to do, okay? First of all, I want you to understand you're not supposed to be there. If you have this stuck feeling, if you've been comfortable for a long time, that most likely is the reason you are in our midlife crisis at work syndrome, okay? And the way to bust through that is to stop being content with where you are and start going backwards and start reliving all of those times that you accomplished something. What did you have to accomplish? Not just, winning an award. What did you have to do? If you didn't do it, something else was bad gonna happen and you weren't gonna be satisfied there. You have to think, for me, that was when I was in nursing school. I had my anatomy and physiology teacher look me straight in the face during our classroom, is like he did with other people. And he, he looked at me and he said, "You will not get through nursing school because you won't pass my class because you won't stop working." I had to work full time while I went to school full time. I didn't have a choice. Right? How many of you have been in a scenario where you had to push through? There wasn't another choice. You had to do it. And so I, in that moment, had to do it. I had to push through. I had to make sure. And another thing was that I was going to prove him wrong. I was going to prove him wrong. I knew I could do it, but he started putting his unbelief into my thinking, and I wasn't going to have that. And I wasn't even a coach at that time. Somebody's doing that to you. Somebody's telling you you're too old to start again. You're too old to switch careers. You're too old to pursue something that you've had in the back of your mind. Guess what? No, you're not. See, those are beliefs somebody else is giving you. And that's why you're stuck. That's why you keep reliving that same old scenario in your head, is because you can do more. It's up to you. You have to start saying to yourself, what am I going to do about it? Do you want to stay in this same position wherever you are for the next 5 years? Would that be okay? Would you be settled inside? Would that make you fulfilled? Would it make you happy? See, our midlife crisis at work is a wake-up call that we need to start stepping up and saying, you know what? This is a dream that I've had forever. This is what I've wanted to do forever. I am going to pursue it. If you want to get through the midlife crisis at work, then I challenge you to start thinking about, what is it that you want to do? What are you good at? What do you love doing? Because most people, it's a statistic, hate going to work on Mondays. They hate it, okay? And so if they hate it, and maybe if that's you, it's because They've settled in. They no longer believe in themselves. They no longer believe that they can achieve something. And so they got too comfortable and they're miserable. Don't let that be you. It doesn't have to be you. I want you to start making a list of those things that you love, absolutely love doing. For me, it's being a leader. It's teaching leadership. It's serving women who are kind of stuck in the middle. They know that they are capable of more, but maybe their bosses, maybe coworkers, maybe the company has not allowed them to pursue it, has not allowed them to step up. And so instead, they're shrinking back and being quiet. And they're giving up on those positions, on those dreams that they deserve to have. That's where I love serving. I don't like looking and, just constantly listening to those people who have already made it. I love serving in the middle. What do you love to do? Maybe it's totally different than where you are right now. See, oftentimes we just label things midlife crisis, and we label that as a bad thing or something that we don't have control over. I'm telling you, midlife crisis is a wake-up call. You do have control over it, but it's going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you whether you settle. Hey, I push myself every day. I have not hit my dreams. I have not been successful. But see, one of the things I have on my vision board is driven to succeed. I'm driven. I just don't want to believe what everybody else seems to think, and when everybody else gives up and they make excuses, I refuse to believe those things. I don't believe those things, and so I just keep on going. I want you to keep going. Keep trying new things. Hey, maybe you don't even know where it is you want to go yet. Try something. I promise you. I don't make promises very easily. I promise you that it's going to get you out of the mindset that you're stuck where you are. And when you start trying things, you'll figure out what you don't really want to do. And it'll start opening paths to where maybe you are more, you're designed to be. It'll start creating this like, hey, I actually enjoy this. I would have never thought of it. So you want to get out of the midlife crisis at work scenarios? Start stepping out further. Don't listen to excuses. Don't think that it's out of your control, and start doing something. It's just a label. It's just a label, and it's up to you to crush through it. I hope that this has been helpful. Hey, if you're new to my channel, be sure that you subscribe because I am starting out fresh. I'm going to be giving you information about being in the middle, about becoming a leader, about attracting people to you, about collaborating with other people, about life, about healthy lifestyles, about relationships, about your relationship with God if you have one. So stay tuned, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again soon. All right, talk to you later.